Available in Aluka, there is a unique collection of images and scholarly research about rock art in Africa. This portion of the digital library will also include important scholarly research and analysis of the rock art, as well as a vast collection of images of slide photographs, tracings, drawings, GIS data, and selected 3D models of rock art caves. So who can use this information? This information is useful for students, scholars, and researchers in a number of disciplines, from African studies, anthropology, archaeology, architecture, art history, folklore and literature, geography, history, geomatics, and advanced visual and spatial technologies, historical preservation, and urban planning. How can I use Aluka for my rock art research? Suppose I have been doing some research in Namibia on rock art. I want to compare rock art examples from Namibia and see what kind of images are on them. From the home page, I can see rock art sites as a listing, so I click there. I can see all the different countries that have rock art materials found in the Aluka Digital Library. I choose Namibia. I see a results list. So, I click on one of the thumbnails to see the metadata. I am intrigued by the description of the rock art, especially the mention of the man extending the feather to enter rain while the others are holding their feathers backwards. I can view the material in greater detail here, but I want to view two of these together to compare. So I click View Last Browse Results. I can see two rock art images that have figures in them, so I open both of these up in the viewer. The viewer opens in a separate window, so it will not interfere with my browse. I can resize the viewers and place them side by side for easier comparison. I can see the man in front holding something resembling a feather, but I need to see this in greater detail. So, I click Zoom. Remember, in order to activate any of these tools, you need to click the tool and then click the object. Click to activate and click to use. However, Zoom is the default option, so I don't need to click to activate it. I wait for the image to resolve. It does indeed appear to be a feather. I can save this view of the image for later investigation. I click Regions and then Save Current View. I give it a name. I can add comments if I want. These comments can be anything, but I use them to take my notes. Is this a feather? What do the bracelets signify? I click Save when I'm finished. This view will be saved for me in my Aluka. Once I am finished viewing these materials, I close the viewer windows. I want to save these materials for later investigation, so I click Add Edit Tags. I add any tags that will help me remember this later on. I can apply the same tags to multiple materials, which is especially useful when preparing for a class. I can add comments if I want. I click Save when I'm finished. I can also share my findings or research with my classmates or colleagues. So I go to My Aluka. I click on the tag I want to share. I then click Share this tag. I can send an email to up to 20 people, or I can copy and paste this URL into another form of correspondence, such as a syllabus. Now my colleagues or classmates will see what I see.